I came across the next clip on Instagram, though it's been circulating across the internet in all kinds of formats. You've probably seen it before. It features a mountain biking enthusiast riding with friends along a dirt trail designed for speed, tight corners, rapid descents, pure adrenaline. It's the kind of trail where you wouldn't expect to encounter anyone on foot. But during one fast downhill section, as he rounds a bend at speed, a group of people suddenly appears directly in his path. From that moment on, everything changes in a matter of seconds. Let's watch what happens next.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Shit. Oh shit, are you okay? Stop! Stop! Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
Damn, bro.
Hey, watch out! Are you okay? Is everyone okay? Are you guys okay?
Get the dog.
It's okay, I'm sorry. It's okay. He's right here.
Come here.
It's okay. Did I hit the dog? It's okay, come here. Come here. There's no more riders. Yeah, sorry guys. Here, I'll help you look for some stuff. Are you okay?
Bro, I'm good, bro. Are you good? Yeah, I'm good.
I am all good. I crash all the time. I just want to make sure you guys are okay.
We're fine, we're fine.
Yeah. So, this isn't a legal trail. As you can see, there's no signs. It was made by bikers, but people hike it all the time because there's no sign saying you can't. If you do decide to hike up it, be careful. I should be careful too. I'm sorry. That's also on me. I know, that is my bad. I hope, is he okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What stood out to me was how quickly the rider apologized, even though the situation wasn't entirely his fault. You don't often see that kind of calm, immediate reaction after such a tense moment. At the same time, the trail wasn't marked, so the group had no clear way of knowing the area was being used for high-speed downhill riding. To them, it probably looked like just another forest path. Fortunately, the biker managed to slow down enough to avoid a direct collision. If he had hit the man at full speed, the outcome could easily have meant serious injuries, or worse. The dog also walked away unharmed, and the warning shout from the person filming likely prevented other riders from coming down the trail and crashing into the scene. Personally, situations like this highlight why trails designed for speed should be clearly marked. You can't assume everyone understands how a particular path is being used. What do you think? Who was really at fault here? This clip comes from a YouTube channel called Caught. These days, the channel mainly uploads music, but years ago, it featured a wide variety of different content. The footage we're about to watch was uploaded around 6 years ago, though it looks even older, worth mentioning for context, since it clearly isn't something filmed with modern technology. In the video, we see what appears to be some kind of animal. However, the title labels it as the full video of a supposed skinwalker, which immediately frames the clip in a much more mysterious light. The truth is, we don't really know what we're looking at. It could simply be a case of misidentification, something staged for attention, or just an animal captured at an unusual angle that makes it seem stranger than it really is. Up close, for a brief moment, it almost looks human, like someone lying on the ground. But the way it moves doesn't feel natural. The crawl on all fours is quick, rigid, almost unnatural in its motion. Within seconds, it slips behind a rock and disappears, and that's where the footage ends. No follow-up, no second angle, nothing that gives a clearer answer. It could easily have been an injured animal, or a rare one, captured from an unusual perspective. The low video quality certainly doesn't help, and the fact that the footage is older makes careful analysis even more difficult. And that's exactly why the clip lingers in your mind. There's just enough detail to spark curiosity, but not enough to confirm anything. Personally, I lean toward it being an animal and nothing more, but other interpretations are always possible. What do you think? Just wildlife, caught at the wrong angle, or something else?
So guess what we're doing tonight? We're off up for a wild camp, and hopefully we're going to get some nice wintry weather.
Good Bloke Outdoors is a channel where Liam shares his weekly camping adventures. Rain, wind, or snow, it doesn't really make a difference to him. In fact, he often seems to enjoy it more when the weather turns harsh, sometimes even seeking out extreme conditions on purpose. This time, though, he was hoping for something milder, maybe a little wind, some clouds, nothing too intense. At least that was the plan at the beginning, but the mountain has no interest in anyone's expectations. Liam climbs toward the elevation he chose, searching for a suitable campsite. As he gains height, the weather begins to change. Fog drifts in first, followed by light snowfall, and by the time he reaches the summit, strong winds are already battering the area. Still, he pushes on. He quickly pitches his tent, climbs inside, and does his best to brace against the gusts. But what we've seen so far is only the beginning. The worst is still ahead. Let's see how it all unfolds.
Whoa, got a bit of a wizard's blizzard going on out here. So first I'll check the pegs. They're going to be solid, so that's going to be frozen in. Then we can just adjust the guy lines a bit. But yeah, tent is frozen now. See all this frost on the poles. Yeah, I don't want to stay out here for too long because that warmth that I just generated is too good, put it that way. Especially on my face. Jeez, wind chill.
The wind begins to pick up, growing stronger with every passing moment. The tent is no longer just rattling. It's being shoved and pulled by powerful gusts. This is far from a gentle breeze. Without hesitation, Liam steps outside to reinforce the anchors and properly secure the tent. He knows exactly what could happen if the shelter breaks loose at that altitude. You can see him battling the wind, gripping the fabric and tightening the lines, working quickly to keep everything in place. He isn't panicking, but his focus is absolute. Up there, even small mistakes can have serious consequences. And the troubling part is that the storm isn't easing off, it's intensifying. Let's see what happens next. Liam makes it through the night, which is honestly impressive. It's hard to imagine getting any real sleep with the wind hammering the tent for hours on end. Even with everything secured, the conditions could have worsened at any moment. And at that elevation, if your tent tears loose, it stops being a camping trip and quickly turns into a dangerous situation. Personally, that's not something I'd ever want to test. Morning arrives, but the wind refuses to let up. It's still blowing hard as Liam steps outside and begins packing down the tent in harsh conditions. Every movement looks heavier and more demanding than it should be. Even the descent back toward the car proves challenging, but experience makes the difference. This clearly isn't his first time facing weather like this. He knows how to move, when to push forward, and when to slow down and wait. Dangerous? Absolutely. But for him, it's just another lesson added to the list.
That's crazy shit. It's crawling at me like a goddamn.
Imagine you're driving along a quiet forest road when, out of nowhere, you spot someone standing alone on the roadside, miles from anywhere. You slow down, pull over, and ask if everything's all right. The natural thing to do. But the response you receive isn't what you expect at all. That's exactly what happened to this man while he was heading home. Take a look at what his camera managed to capture.
Just some cruisers, man. That's crazy shit. It's crawling at me like a goddamn. What's up, dude?
The clip is brief, and honestly, it's easy to understand why. The man filming drives away almost immediately, and to be fair, most people probably would have done the same. The person caught on camera appears completely disoriented. The way he climbs the slope on all fours, moving in such an unnatural way, is deeply unsettling. You're not entirely sure what you're looking at, and that uncertainty makes it even more disturbing. Maybe he was under the influence of something. Maybe he was experiencing some kind of episode, or maybe there's another explanation altogether. The reality is that in situations like this, you can't predict how someone might react. And when unpredictability enters the picture, creating distance is often the safest choice.
Wow, look, somebody lived back here.
Bo, better known online as Aqua Trigger, runs a channel with over 1 million subscribers. If you've seen his content before, you'll know he spends his time searching for hidden pieces of history, old coins, forgotten artifacts, and abandoned structures deep in the woods. In this clip, he's exploring a forest in Louisiana when he comes across an abandoned building, something that isn't unusual for his channel. What makes this video different, though, is that he captured something on camera he didn't even notice at the time. He only realized it later while editing the footage. At the beginning of the video, he mentions hearing strange noises nearby. Since he's used to being alone in remote locations, he mostly brushes it off. Still, the sounds are clearly picked up on camera, and at one point he discovers an object that honestly feels like something straight out of True Detective Season 1. Let's take a look at the footage.
It's like a Cajun werewolf, and they're out here in these swamps. That might be what we heard. Now, it could be somebody living in there and getting ready to capture us. If you find this video, I want you to post it, whoever you are. See anything? Looking here, I'm seeing there's looks like coyote footprints, but no human. Wow, look, somebody lived back here. Can almost dove. Probably snakes all through here, man. Look at that. Close. I wonder what the. Oh, look, voodoo. This is the trap for the humans. Right there. Yeah, what we heard on video, we could hear some tin moving. So there's something here that either ran across this tin or brushed against the side trying to get out. Now I suspect there's a big old coyote. Yeah, look at that. There's a big, oh, look at that thing, huge. That coyote was hanging around here for some reason. I don't think it was a loop guru. I don't think he can climb trees. See any up there? Now, I know about these loop gurus because I have a friend that lives down here, known for many years, named Ray Basco. Now, he's an old character, let me tell you, and we're going to go visit him a little bit later. He's going to tell you all about those loop gurus, if he hasn't turned into one yet.
You probably didn't notice anything at first, and that's completely understandable. It happens quickly, but now the scene has been slowed down. Watch the window closely. Right as Bo steps inside, something appears to move. It's subtle, but it's there, just enough to make you stop and look twice. Then you factor in the unusually large footprints in the dirt and that brief shape visible behind the structure, and suddenly it starts to feel like he might not have been alone out there. Realistically, though, there are plenty of possible explanations. It could have been an animal, maybe someone nearby who didn't want to be seen, or simply a trick of light and motion that looks far more dramatic on camera than it did in real life. There's also the possibility that the moment was staged. It wouldn't be the first time a bit of mystery was added to make a video more engaging, but there's no clear proof of that either. So what do you think? Was something actually there, or are we just filling in the blanks ourselves?